Hello everyone and welcome back to Empire Pro. Or if you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. This video is going to be something a little different from my usual video essays, as there isn't a lot of in-depth analysis going to be discussed on this video. This is more a place for me to vent and share my frustrations on the current John Cena heel run in WWE. I have a similar video already up on the channel from around 3 months ago, heading into his Wrestlemania storyline with Cody Rhodes. Back then I said John Cena wasn't the best actor, he didn't come across as a believable heel, and his motive for turning heel wasn't all that strong either. And well, 3 months later, not a lot has changed, to be completely honest with you. The Rock has been nowhere to be seen since Elimination Chamber, Travis Scott hasn't been around since, Mania? And his involvement in the biggest storyline in the company was never even explained to begin with. But to be honest, I could talk for hours on end about all the external factors for the Cena heel storyline not really working out for me. So for the purpose of this video, I want to focus solely on the man himself, John Cena, and try to narrow down the issues I've had with the current storyline in WWE. Back in my original video, I tried to give Cena the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't solely him that was in charge of the character and the direction of his character, and was likely given poor direction from creative. And whilst that still may reign true to a certain degree, Cena doesn't pull off what he's given, in my opinion. His acting is still bizarre and corny, he still dresses like a 5-year-old, still cuts bold, generic promos, and yes, I include his recent Smackdown Pipe Bomb remake, which we'll get into in a little bit, as well as just not being all that different in the ring. Despite an eye poke here and there and a terrible looking belt shot to the head, Cena hasn't really ruined wrestling for me so far. Although, to be fair, I have to admit, him having really boring and screwy finishes like his match at Mania with Cody, as well as his match with R-Truth at Saturday Night Main Event, weren't exactly bad, or maybe they were, but in a good way. He's a heel trying to ruin wrestling, so whether he's doing it intentionally or not, those matches certainly got the reaction out of me that the company wanted me to have, so I'll give them and him some credit on that. So let's move on to this SmackDown promo, shall we? On the June 20th, 2025 edition of Friday Night SmackDown, Cena put CM Punk through a table before delivering a pipe bomb promo, breaking the fourth wall and speaking to us directly, even mentioning names of people that no longer work in WWE, calling them by their non-WWE names or indie names, such as Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder, Nick Nemeth, formerly Dolph Ziggler, and Claudio Castagnoli, formerly known as Cesaro, all from WWE's past. He did all of this in a promo that was the week before the 14th anniversary of CM Punk's revolutionary pipe bomb promo on the June 27th, 2011 edition of Monday Night Raw. Why they didn't just, wait another week to do this on the go-home show of SmackDown so that it was the actual anniversary, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe they have something else planned, so I'm not going to judge them too soon. I suppose my main issue with this pipe bomb segment was the fact that Punk's was real and unscripted. Cena's was very much the opposite. Trying to recreate a promo that wasn't even supposed to happen kind of ruins the authenticity of the angle. Especially considering, although I'm not really a fan of Punk, his pipe bomb was far more raw and meaningful at the time. Cena's mic skills are honestly pretty dreadful at the best of times. And I hate to say that because he was a huge part of my childhood growing up, and he's had some great promos over the years, but for me, this just wasn't one of them. It was just one of many since his return that just hasn't hit. I mean, at least it had some direction, which we haven't seen really over the last few months. In WrestleMania, he just rambled about how he wanted to take Cody's title, and he was in an abusive relationship with the fans, and it was honestly just a whole mess. One person who seemed to like the promo, however, was Vince Russo. Take his opinion with a grain of salt, as I'm sure you already do, which actually had high praise about the promo. And in all honesty, that just made me reaffirm my own opinion about Cena as of late, because if Vince Russo likes something and you dislike it, then that's probably a good thing. On a recent edition of Legion of Raw podcast, Russo argued that Cena's promo proved that his current WWE talent can't compare to him. He said, quote, "You saw the difference when they even go anywhere near reality in the John Cena promo. It's night and day. It's night and day compared to the rest of the crap they put on these shows. It's night and day," end quote. Now the fact that he didn't say bro throughout that entire quote is pretty impressive. I have no idea what Russo is smoking here, but honestly, it's all I've got. I just wanted to see what you guys think and how the internet community is reacting to Cena's final run in WWE, because this SmackDown promo in particular seems to have gotten fairly high praise from most people, but I just still fail to see any appeal in John Cena's final run, especially as a heel. If that's the case, I don't know what to believe anymore. I just wanted to see what you guys thought and see what the perception is online. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'm going to keep the short and sweet because I really don't hate this storyline, but I just hope that something happens soon to really turn the tide on it, because listen, it's John Cena and he's a legend. I want him to go out in the best way possible, but right now I don't see whatever direction they're heading in coming to the end of the year. Cena's dates are coming to an end relatively soon. He hasn't got a lot left, and I just don't know where this is going. Hopefully we'll see something more at Night of Champions this weekend. But yeah, I don't particularly have high hopes, but I am kind of an eternal pessimist. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you think about the storyline, the SmackDown promo, and just your thoughts on this heel run in general. As for me, I'll see you guys in the next one. Empire, out.